Hi YouTube. Okay, well, this is now July 20th, and the last video was about me going to MD Anderson and getting my evaluation. It showed that I have no cancer in my body, which is awesome. Um, it did show on the test, though, that I still have a persistent cardiomegaly, which is enlarged heart. And it did show that I had pleural effusion and cardiac um, infusion, which basically means I have fluid around my lungs and I have consistent chronic pericarditis. I believe that's what that means. um, I'm going to be seeing a cardiologist to explain it a little bit better, and I have it scheduled for September. I'm thinking I might want to change the cardiology appointment because last couple of nights, well, actually, ongoing, I've been having this pain that radiates from my neck and goes down to where my renal area is, where I had my surgery, where I had my nephrectomy, when I had renal cell carcinoma. And the pain is kind of like a dull pain, but it's there consistently. And it comes and goes whenever I'm laying down, resting, which is kind of strange. It will come and then will go sometimes during the night. Sometimes it wakes me up in the night. I also have it when I get upset, and I usually have to take a blood pressure pill because I think it must be my blood pressure. And sometimes I'll just have it if I'm like overexerting myself, walking a lot, not doing anything, very strenuous because I don't really do too much, exercise or anything, but just basically I could be walking and I could have it, or I could be just doing housework around the house, like doing laundry or doing my cooking, and I'll just be on my feet. Also, my ankles will swell and my kneecaps will feel real heavy, and it's like my joints are starting to really hurt. And at first, I just thought, well, maybe it's just my lupus flaring up. And now that they mentioned that I have the enlarged heart that's been persistent for a while now, they said last year as well, I'm thinking I need to really check with a cardiologist sooner because I don't want to end up in a situation where it's getting worse and it's getting worse and there's some medication or some treatment I could do and I'm not doing it. So I will be doing an appointment on September, I think like the 3rd or the 4th, but I really think I want to try to get an appointment for August because here we are July 20th. I had my surgery for my hemorrhectomy and my anal fissure remover on, I believe it was June 7th. Is that right? Actually, June 17th or 7th? Anyway, um, here we are in July now, so it's over a month, and I'm still not feeling completely 100%. I feel a little bit frustrated. Like the last couple of nights, I was having a hard time resting, and I don't know if I was getting upset and I'm having this, pain from like I said, my carotid artery all the way down, and my heart will palpitate, and I'll feel this like pressure, this heaviness on my chest when I'm laying down. And if I lay on my left side, it's a little bit better, but I still can't fall asleep, and it will cause me to just feel anxious. And I don't know if it's the me being anxious, the angst of it, or if it is actually something that's physically going on. But because I'm having these other symptoms, and because they said I do have an enlarged heart, and also I have pleural effusion, and I have the pericarditis, I'm thinking maybe I really need to get checked out in August. Um, like last night, I was having such a hard time resting. I didn't go to sleep till like 3 o'clock in the morning, which is not unusual for me, but I just felt like I'm not feeling well. Like I just felt overwhelmed emotionally because I'm thinking, am I not being serious about this? I'm not, taking my heart seriously because I've been dealing with other things that are going on. And my hands were turning blue, which happens when I get stressed. And I was just getting really concerned, and I just kind of feel like because I got the news that I am cancer free, I'll be going to the survivorship clinic from MD Anderson. Um, I got that news recently, and plus I'm healing from my surgery. I just want to feel like 100%. I want to feel like I can just go do anything, and I can, be strong. And I'm trying to go back to school, um, and I want to enroll in school actually tomorrow. Um, and I just kind of feel like, why am I not 100%? Why am I not feeling as, strong as I think I should be feeling? So it's a little bit frustrating for me. Plus, it's so hot in Houston. I mean, I personally can't understand how people can live here. It's just so hot. I look around, I'm like, am I the only one that is feeling this way? Also, I have to check my thyroid because maybe all this is related to my um, underactive thyroid. I believe it's underactive now because it was overactive when I was younger, and now I think it's underactive. But I haven't had it tested, so I need to do that to find out. Maybe that's why. But I just know that my intolerance to being outside in the heat is really bad. But also, my feet get like really, really cold at night. And like last night I had to put socks on. I was freezing, and that's pretty common. Um, so I don't know what is going on with my body, but it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like I'm strong. It doesn't feel like I'm healed, and I'm kind of tired of having this feeling of not being 100%. I want to be able to go out and have a good time. I want to be able to exercise. I want to be able to, do what most people my age are doing and not feel over exhausted. And just being able to walk around the store or at the library, or at school. I was trying to, go to the library at my school today, and it was just so hot. And just walking to the car was exhausting. By the time I got into the library, I didn't want to do anything but walk back outside, get in the car, and go home, which is basically what I did. I wanted to try to get some books and read some stuff, but it was just, I was so exhausted just from getting out the car, going into the library, walking around a little bit, and I was like, okay, I gotta go. And I brought my kids, so of course they, were exhausting me as well, but even they were tired from the heat. So, I mean, I know it was really hot. It was 100 plus today. And so it's hard. But for anyone out there who is going through recovery, remember, at this point, I just have to remind myself, I am not 100%, maybe because I'm still healing from my surgery, maybe because I have lupus, maybe because I have an enlarged heart, hypertension, thyroid problems. I mean, there's a list of reasons physically why I'm not 100%, but it gets frustrating for us because we want to be 100%. We want to be just like everyone else, and we want to be like the people who we see running and exercising. Like I look on Facebook and I see some of my friends who are exercising and posting how they were running, and I'm like, I want to do that so bad. There was a time when I could do that. The good news is I did lose 2 more pounds. Went to the doctor, so down 20 pounds now. I had like a slow, like I was losing like a pound a day for a while, and then kind of slowed down. Like I should have lost like 35 pounds by now because it's been about that long since I started losing weight. So I was losing a pound a day, but I started eating more, and I stopped doing intermittent fasting on a regular, and just little things. Like today I had a little slider that was about that big with a bun. Actually, I took the bun off, so I ate like the bottom, but I didn't eat the top bun. So, but it was like about that big, and I think it was probably about 300 calories because I did put some cheese on it, and maybe 350 with the cheese. But I had that slider, and then for dinner I just had a pork chop, not pork chop, a pork rib, and they were just like the country ribs, and just had like one. My husband loves them, and so basically I just took one of his off his plate and ate one. And then I also had some yogurt, and I had some green tea, and I didn't get much vegetables in today. I didn't get any vegetables in today, actually. So, oh, but I did have this fruit pop. It's the popsicle that has fruit and veggie by Outshine. I had like two of those, and they're so good. And so I felt like I got a little bit of something in that wasn't completely junk. But I'm not really doing as well on my diet as I was, but I need to get back on it. Um, Maybe I'll feel better if I did like tomorrow just vegetables and water and green tea. I'll try to do that tomorrow. Maybe it'll help me feel a little bit better about things. So anyway, I just wanted to give you an update. I try to take my videos longer than they need to be, but just feeling a little bit down because of not feeling 100%. And I want to encourage anyone who's feeling this way to talk about it with someone and try your hardest to just remember tomorrow's a new day. And that's what I'm going to focus on. Tomorrow is a new day, and maybe tomorrow I'll feel much better. But at this point, I feel exhausted. It's hard to do anything, and it's very frustrating. I want to feel 100%, and I don't. And I want to feel as though my body is healed completely, or not going into some other flare with my lupus. But unfortunately, I think that may be one of the things I'm dealing with. So anyway, I'm babbling now. I just wanted to give you all that update, and I will let you know how my cardiology appointment goes. Like I said, it's going to be in August. So I'll see. Actually, it's in September. I'll try to change it to August. So I'll see how that goes. Thank you for watching my videos, and if you like anything that I post, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe, I appreciate it. And please share any videos you think might help someone else. That is my goal, to help anyone so they don't feel alone in this struggle, because sometimes it's hard to do it all by yourself. Thanks for watching.